Yes guys, it's a fidget spinner pod system. We'll have a look at the unbox, come back in a minute, I'll tell you a bit more about it. See you in a bit.
Let me slip into the water, go down until I drown. So I'm sorry for not slipping in, but don't worry, we'll find our way in. So I'm sorry for not slipping in, but don't worry, we'll find our way in. So I'm sorry for not slipping in, not slipping in, not slipping in.
So, an older device, very, very controversial within the vape community. Everyone's got their own different opinions on it. I've got mine, not influenced by anyone at all. I haven't seen any reviews for this. I just heard comments when it first come out. So, yeah. Been working with a shop called VBC Vape and Lounge in Hull. I'll tag them below. This was sent across by them for the purpose of promotion and review on Instagram. But I've brought it across to the YouTube side of things because I want to bring some older mods back which are freely available now and quite cheap, and let you guys know what I think. So first off, let's go into how it vapes before we hit the whole fidget spinner thing. So as you can see, it's not the most powerful of devices. It is a pod system. Is it any good as a pod system? Yeah, it's half decent. It's not too bad at all. It's not the best I've had. It's by far from the worst I've had. It is very restricted, which I like in a pod system. It could do with a bit more power, in my opinion. Power to the coil, a better coil as well. The pod itself is an absolute nightmare to take in and out. It really is. But on the other hand, it's very small. It's dainty. You're not gonna have it bulging out your pockets. It's you know, that'll fit in your top shirt pocket easily, or down the side of your jeans. Hasn't got a side firing button, which I really like on a device like this, because you can put it in your pocket and you know it's not going to fire. You know, I've got other pod systems which have got the little button on the side. It's not going to fire in your. It's a pull draw. Yeah. As I said, it could do with a tiny bit more power, but it's decent. I'm actually enjoying it. I use 20mg salts in mine, and it's been doing what it's designed to do. You know, it looks, even without it being a fidget spinner, it looks stunning. It looks a nice device. Now let's drop into the fidget spinner. So when this first come out, I know it took a lot of criticism. It's aimed at kids, it's aimed at kids, it's aimed at kids. So the way I look at this is, I don't believe it's aimed at kids. It's down to a shop or the sales tactics behind it. If they had, if voopoo released a video of some kid spinning this, then I'd be pissed off and I'd be telling you a different thing. But I haven't personally seen anything like that. Now, part of quitting smoking is the fact of we are all used to getting a cigarette and doing that, and it's part of quitting smoking is keeping your mind occupied as well. And yeah, this could work. It really could. I'm not even lying. I mean, fidget spinners are known to be a stress reliever, as you're all aware. They made a massive income to the market last year, or the year before, or whichever it was. And yeah, every single shop was selling fidget spinners. Everyone's kid had 700 of the buggers, and they was all over the house. But yeah, it keeps your mind off it. It keeps your mind off the fact, you know, of quitting smoking, which I believe could help. You know, if someone wants a pod system what isn't overpowering and isn't in your face, but they want something, I believe this is ideal for people who are dual fueling. That's my outcome on this. If you're a dual user, this is ideal, because then you can step up from this to a more powerful or better pod system, or a small sub-ohm setup, you know, and it's the starting jump of moving from smoking to vaping, which we all know is, you know, 90% healthier than smoking. So yeah, good little device. Would I buy it? Now, look at my shelves. Would I ever need to buy it? No. Why did I choose this device? Because I wanted to see what the crack is with it. I wanted to see where in the market I think this falls well. And as I've said, for someone who's just coming off the cigarettes and dual fueling, this is ideal, because this is the bit what takes the boredom away. I mean, since I put it in my hand, I don't stop. I've even learned how to do it with one hand. And one thing I've noticed, even when it's spinning, I've had no juice come out of it. So yeah, battery life, as I said, I've been using it intermittently, so I'll get 2 days out of it. Someone who's using it as a proper pod system, you might get a day. It's quite a weighty little device for what it is as well. But yeah, not a bad little device, voopoo. You know, I know some people all sit there and say, oh, but it's a fidget spinner. Yeah, and so what? You know, smock release, God knows how many device after device after device with thousands of flashing lights, but we all have them. I still know they're a big market, so what's the problem with this? You know, I can see more use for this than a flashing light on a mod, to be fair. I got one sent which has got a laser pen on it. That's ridiculous. But yeah, this, it's got a use. It's got a use to it. But yeah, so that's that done. Thanks to VBC Vape Lounge in Hull, and thanks to UK Vapor Shaper for sorting that out for me. We haven't used any sponsors today, but as you all know, the channel is sponsored by Vibravape, who provides the cotton for the channel. Use TVMP15 over at vibravape.com. That'll get you 15% off, and that is across his sale items as well. Other than that, thanks for joining me. This has been another hardware review. The voopoo, well, I'm going to call it the fidget spinner. I've decided, because that's what it is. Yeah, as I said, if you're planning on coming onto the vape world, this could actually be ideal. You know, it's got its flaws, but it's okay. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I'm on VapeTube and YouTube. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Any questions, drop them down below as always, or if not, come and find me on social media and I'll try and answer what I can. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you in a bit.